offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he reels it in inside the 30. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. To the air on first down. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He's got it for the two-point conversion, and they're up 8-zip.
Man, this offense is feeling itself, right? Drive the ball right down the field, opening drive, forget kicking an extra point. Just going to go for two. Looks like an aggressive game plan for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Working that left side. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed,
player.
And then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
This shit's so
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
To the air, it's Sellers.
And how these niggas keep getting open, bro?
South Carolina. All that baby in.
What the fuck?
Into the end zone for the score.
Nigga just keep getting open.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Shit, bro.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed over the middle. It's Manning. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situations. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so
I think this nigga watching my stream.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Able to make the catch, but not in the field of play. It's an incomplete pass.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PD in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the 2nd quarter is about to get underway. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Coleman. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Moving away from pressure. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he puts through the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Tell from every fucking play. Like, be for real, guys. What the fuck going on? God's every nigga open every play.
They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try.
Why my niggas playing so fucking far back?
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Throws for the tight end.
Bro, how's this nigga open every play, bro?
Huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to
this nigga's open every fucking play, bro.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete.
Every fucking play.
Down to the 27-yard
Hell.
line, and they are threatening. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
Nigga weird, bro. Nigga weird, dog. If I can put this motherfucker, I don't give a fuck.
To the 15-yard line, it's first down.
Look at this shit.
He gets it in. Touchdown.
I ain't gonna lie. That's the only time I quit. Nigga cheating, bro. I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for that shit, bro. Every nigga open, every fucking play. What the fuck? Fuck out of here with that bullshit. Nigga open every fucking play. Nigga never. Now this shit don't want to fucking work. I hate this shit.
Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on a team from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Well, that's some way to start this game. They're lining up for an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Looking for a crease. It's Hardy. Breaks out another sweet move and gets it down to the 40.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it.
My shit, bro.
This feels like 4
I'm
down
about to
territory,
end my
3rd and short from the 40. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Wide out trying to
Let's
get
go.
in. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
He'll bring it out. It's Townsend. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Coming out aggressively. He's got it down the left. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Quarterback floating away from pressure. Hit as he throws.
Oh,
And they're not
so
quite
too
in
long.
rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range. You're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock him up man-to-man. Everybody on an...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Cyclones are in the red zone. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. The Cyclones started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass.
Touchdown, Iowa State! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Johnson.
Oh my God. Let go. Let go. Let go.
Take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
And those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you can tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you can see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No, 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 no. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Townsend. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Back to throw, it's Beck. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Get it out on the screen. On the move at the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit them with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Buys a little extra time. The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's get him.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They'll start this drive with a pass. got it in the middle. It's Coleman.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Got some room in
Go down.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese. And you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Townsend. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. It's complete.
Oh,
and the
shit.
defense makes
How
the
to get
immediate
that
tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the Cyclones are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20. The Cyclones have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulders.
Let's go. I'm not switching on. The people about to take that tackle every time.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man in the middle. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
That nigga not false starting game?
Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. The throw. Back's got it. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down. 1 for 2 so far today. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a 1-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson.
Not again. Not again. Not again. Boom, boom, boom.
They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Not again.
You're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his second of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running.
Not again.
His speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. Didn't
Not
find any
again.
crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Unloads to the wideout.
Fuck.
Got it in the middle. It's Townsend. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. To the air on first down.
How the fuck he caught that?
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly.
The fuck?
The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. The play action fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Townsend.
I don't know how the fuck he got through this shit.
Space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to go up top on first down. And wings it incomplete.
Fuck that shit out of here,
I
boy.
don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one.
Oh my God! Why can't we
Great job by the defense not
catch?
falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area.
Why can't we catch, bro?
Offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking is harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined.
God damn!
Really nice third down sub defense there.
That's
that
an
time.
interception,
Third down,
bro.
they're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. And now forcing.
Breaks into the open. They finally get him
Oh,
on the
kick that
ground,
field goal,
and he's
little
got
boy.
an explosive play for the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to pass. Bringing the heat.
Let's go.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The sack, and time has run out in the first half. They passed on a field goal attempt, and they'll get Sippo. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. Oh, and now the ball has been knocked free. If this were a wider field, like maybe in Canada or something, that might have been a turnover.
They could have turned it into a rouge, eh? I mean, this was a great chance by the defense here. I just love the fact that they are flying around and trying to dislodge the football from these ball carriers.
I know he was going that
QBs
way,
and wide
bro.
receivers spend all offseason together throwing the football in air. I mean, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding I get man coverage,
over there.
I'm throwing this to you right now.
Off play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. This time he's got him. Oh, he got loose.
So ass down.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
And the Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the
Shit,
ball
I don't know if I'm playing tired
today. A ton
today.
of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Wants to fire on second down. Gets it out quickly. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Just outside the red zone, first and 10 from the 21. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the ground game. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job.
Touchdown, Iowa State! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and make that big play.
This is really aggressive here. Still just a one-possession game in the third quarter, and they're going for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Coleman. That's
oh my God.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it first and 10 from the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hardy. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Touchdown.
Touchdown!
Let go.
Missouri! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He'll bring it out. It's Green.
Let's go.
The dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. To the air, it's Beck. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now they're hit.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Safe completion on the screen. And
yes, sir, Ski. Come on now, little bro.
Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Cyclones!
Fucked up.
A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability.
Nigga, how he don't catch the interception?
Point conversion as they cut further into that lead. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Makes the catch. It's Coleman. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, it's interesting. At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it. 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
It's complete to the left. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll try to power it in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2.
Touchdown.
Tiger fired in from the red zone for the score.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Green. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Back to throw, it's Beck. Going over the top.
What the fuck?
And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Complete to the right. And a nice grab with a defender.
These niggas, my niggas getting bossed, bro.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Fires to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Unloads it left. This time he's got his man. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they trim more off of that lead. They march 78 yards down the field, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. So just over 90 seconds to go, and this game's probably going to come down to whether they can recover this onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this.
Let's go.
In a situation, David, game on the line late. Who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Missouri has the clock on its side. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Snagged out of the air. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Don't want to risk anything
GG's,
here.
little boy.
Welcome, everyone, to Tucson, Arizona, in the stadium where they bear down for the Arizona Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Arizona will put it away to start this one. Coming out with it, it's Manning. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The gun to give to the back. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Oh, they're after him. He can't find anybody. It'll be
What the
incomplete
fuck?
as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
The fuck you dropped that shit, bitch?
Second and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got him downfield.
Alright, I'm about to get the fuck off.
It's a fumble. Defense
I'm about to get the fuck off this shit, bro. What the fuck?
The more likely you are to cause a fumble.
What the
So
fuck?
many guys with their hands wrapping around guys. The ball's bouncing.
Bro, I'm about to get the fuck
You gotta be in
off.
the right place at the right time.
That's that bullshit, bro.
wants to throw. It's Fafita. Finds his man.
One of the
That's
things you love
that
about this running
bullshit.
back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
That's that bullshit, bro.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have any.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this third and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be first and goal. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? And now they're set up with a first and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target.
He's going for the goal line.
Shit,
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Wildcats. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Hey, how the
And
fuck
quick
I
strikes are
fumble,
easy
bro?
when you got such a great
The
field
fuck?
position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to
The
protect
fuck
this
I
lead.
fumble.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Really nice job by the quarterback, dropping back, understanding. He knew his wide receiver was going to drag across the middle of the field. Good timing, waiting for him to come open, hitting him with a strike.
Snagged in the middle, it's Coleman. Just keeps moving. Running into the open space. He's at the
Hell off me, boy.
touchdown,
The
Tiger.
hell off me, little
He broke
man.
away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Patterson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They want to get the ball in the hands of playmakers, and they did, but this time the defense up to the challenge.
And when you slide that running back out of the backfield, like I'm thinking pass, I got to be locked in, and I got to see.
Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
I mean, this offense basically lined up and said, I don't care if you double team him, triple team him. It really doesn't matter. We're still going to feature him. And guess what happens? They still get the first down, even though he was double teamed.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Might as well stick with him. He's wrestled
turnover, bro.
The 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed
I knew you was going that way, too. Come on now.
Great job in coverage on that 3rd down, and now the offense is in an interesting situation.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Let's go!
For the sack, and now get the ball back.
Fucking go.
Down stop.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to step up, and on that play, you're helpless.
The
You
fuck?
know that you're losing possession. You're coming off the field.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the run, it's Hardy. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
On 2nd down defensively, I'm always like, hey, let's get to 3rd down. Really good job by the offense. It's like, nah, we're going to stick this run right down your throat, get the 1st down on 2nd down. We don't need 3rd downs.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism, and he showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Creates a little space. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Steps away. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now.
The fuck is my play?
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Trying to find the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
These close games a lot of times come down to who executes late in the ball game. That was a late game situation, nice execution, and now they got the lead going into the half, and they have all the momentum.
And he added the extra point.
Missouri, 14, Arizona, 7.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Stopped at the 29, but found a little running room after coming out of the end zone. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Going to take a shot at this DB. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense, because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Let's go.
And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Fuck me. Fuck.
He goes down after the short return.
Fuck.
Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this area of the field, Reese, where your execution really has to be great. Because down in the red zone, the windows to throw into it for a quarterback, they're smaller and they close a lot quicker. So you really have to be on the same page as your wide receiver. And that time, the offense and the QB simply were not.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To throw, it's Fafita. Hauls it in. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a 1st down at the 23. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Trying to get behind the defense. Snatches it on the right. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection.
Man, I could have had this game zipped the fuck
will
up.
put a foot to it to start us in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short.
Bless me.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that 1st down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the 1st down marker. Get in there and get it.
Turning it on. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Back to throw, it's Fafita. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. Looking to convert, Arizona comes to the line. On fourth down, going to the air.
Yes, sir, Steve. That weak ass shit out of here, boy.
Great coverage on that fourth
The
down
fuck?
play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, Dave?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
The Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion.
Why do this nigga
but how about
continue
the
to throw the ball
defender
so
making
fucking
the
high?
hit and forcing the incompletion?
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back zone.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed. Get him
Thank you, nigga. That's a fucking touchdown, bro.
This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge.
fuck?
He was right. The previous play will be overturned. And the extra point was good to finish things off. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Niggas try to hold me. Nigga, that's a touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Patterson. Pulled down
fuck?
at the 18, and the
That's a goddamn touchdown, bro. Trying to play me. Shit.
To bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gets the back moving. Anderson wants to throw. Out of the backfield, he's open. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Arizona in a hurry. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Wants to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Hudson.
God damn, I can't even move my fucking players, gang.
Of the third period. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Just a little bit too much juice on that one.
Going off that back foot, boy.
Now inside 4 minutes to go here on second down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Anderson will throw. Dumps it to the back.
That's GG, buddy.
The drive with a turnover.
Thank you, CPU. Thank you, CPU. Thank you, CPU. Thank you. Thank you, CPU. I appreciate everybody. Good stream. I will be back on tonight on COD, Call of Duty tonight. Then I will stream Madden. I'm going to stream Madden tomorrow. Got to get a little quick stream out. Appreciate y'all.